We're cruising around Raritan Bay today, looking for some of these striper blitzes that have been popping up in the area. And see some birds hovering already. So let's see if they lead me the way. Ridiculous amount of bait over here. Peanut bunker. Still nothing. Trying to troll through them. See if we can get any hits. Using a 9-inch swim shad and a 3-ounce Hogy Barbarian Jighead. Seems like the stripers haven't found them yet though. But they're nearby. They have to be. Definitely found a lot of bait. That's not going to be the problem. See anything break yet? I saw the peanuts break and that's it. There's no fish on the bait. It's just the bait. It's there. But it seems crazy to leave fish, you know, even though it's just bait. It's a lot of bait and it's the fall. So it's like, to me that seems nuts. Have this much bait around this late in the season. These fish gotta come through this area at some point. Where they're gonna come from, that's a good question, but I don't know. I'm gonna stick around to this general vicinity, I think. Figure out how to make it happen. That's a good fish, actually. Alrighty. This is a decent one. Whew. Let's see if we got something decent. Yes, son. Nice surprise there. Didn't have a whole lot of marks, so I'm kind of on the edge of my seat right now. Let's see if this is going to be a problem. Oh, this is going to be a problem for sure. It's a real nice fish, actually. Yeah. I'm fucked. That's it. I'm fucked here. Oh, I'm so fucked. Nice fish. Holy shit. Nice. It's a big one. It's a brute. Alright, he's not ready yet. That's alright. It's okay. Damn, son. Damn, son. Barely hooked. I want to get a nice shot of this fish. Come on. I can get you swimming on this side. Nice. Yeah, it's a nice 35 pounder. Look at that fish. Fits the bill. Nice fish, man. Nice 42-inch fish here. It's in about 30 to 35 pounds probably. And we're gonna, his dorsal fin's up, so that's how you know he's good to go. But nice fish, just blind trolling on the channel here. Come on, you bit down. There he goes. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Whew. All right, so this is a pretty slow outing. I still want to put the video together because that was a lucky fish. It was kind of cool. It's the only fish I caught today, honestly, and definitely one of the luckiest fish so far of the fall. So let's see what can we talk about? I don't know. Pretty common question that gets asked. It's about what I wear on the kayak. It's like 50 degrees out. It's cold, there's without a doubt. So let's go through that, I guess. So what I have here, okay. So this gizmo I'm wearing, this spacesuit, this is a dry suit. It's not a dry top, dry pants combo. It's not a wetsuit. This one's made by Kokatat. It's at least 5 years old. It's a lot of dry suits on the market. It's a good idea to try them out, see what's comfortable. I'm going to tell you a little bit, they're all uncomfortable in general. I don't think there's any dry suit that's super comfortable if you ask me, but make the most of what it is. And this is what I would recommend though is any even waders, make sure the feet are also good material, because the feet are always what wear out first, because sand starts cutting it. Same thing with waders too. Any sorts of dry pants, neoprene waders, sand starts to rub on the bottom of the waders, and that's what kind of cuts through. And they make patches that work pretty decently. I have a hole in one of my socks here that I patched up, and on this dry suit it has Gore-Tex feet. Gore-Tex are comfortable, latex less comfortable. Latex also do rip very easily. And also my neck gasket is a Gore-Tex one, neoprene. PFD, radio this time of year. I mean, radio should be around all times of year. PFD should be around all times of year. But I take it a little more seriously right now. Generally, we actively fish into waters, say about to the mid 40 degree range. Below 45 degrees, there's a bunch of charts out there. You got like half an hour of survival in hyperthermic waters. I think this is to really hit true hypothermia here. Probably have about an hour. You have a decent amount of time, but even this water, you're falling into this, yeah, I mean, you'll hit cold shock pretty soon. And don't think the dry suit's totally going to prevent you from hitting some sort of cold shot. My face is going to get wet, the hands are going to get useless pretty quickly. So getting an idea of re-entry is important in the cold weather. Practice it during the summertime. It's no joke, especially as the sport grows. A lot of people that shouldn't be in kayaks sometimes, so I guess it's part of my job if I helped popularize the sport a little bit, and a lot of other guys in the Northeast, all over the country, made it more popular. It's our job to try to, I don't want to share any guilt of somebody getting hurt. So they saw a bunch of videos on YouTube, stuff like that, and boom, before you know it, they get hurt, need a rescue. And it also gives us a bad reputation. I can't tell you the amount of dumb things I see in the New York City area. Boats that aren't seaworthy, people that shouldn't be out there, just sloppiness, just general sloppiness. And it's, been at this sport for 10 years now, so for sure I'm a pretty cautious dude when it comes to the kayak fishing in general, so that's important. I always know my limit. I know what my boat's capable of. It's kind of like a bicycle. I'm so used to, my kayak's my bicycle. I'm used to what my kayak's going to do to me, so in this cold weather I know where my limits are, what I need to do, what's the maximum I can do. So, and yeah, I mean, people, you don't have to limit yourself. Sometimes I'll even go out in December on a warmer day, maybe do some freshwater fishing, stuff like that, just to get out, get some exercise. But what I'm wearing underneath the dry suit, okay, that's also really important. I have I think it's Smart Wool. It's a pair of wool socks, basically. That keeps you warm. 2 layers right now. One is like an Under Armour thermal layer. I think it's like base layer number 2, I forget. And then I have a pair of fleece sweatpants. Over here I also have the Under Armour layer and I think it's a Columbia fleece sweater. So I have 2 layers on right now. The idea too is a lot of times what sucks is in this time of what year it starts off super cold in the morning and it warms up significantly later in the day. You know, I'm comfortable entering and exiting this suit so I can take a layer off, put a new layer on. Honestly, if I ever became a boat owner and I operated a skiff, like a 15 to 18 foot skiff, and I was around in a lot of sloppy days chasing fish, if I was in 40-degree days, I think I'd still be wearing this dry suit. It might look funny because most of the boat guys are in Grundens, but the dry suit's pretty useful on a boat too if you really are you expect to get beat up. So for any guys who own both a kayak and a boat, it's still not the worst thing to end up wearing sometimes, honestly, so keep that in mind too. Alright, I don't know. Gonna grab a sandwich. Grab a sandwich. Work my way back to Brooklyn. I have to go into Manhattan anyway. It's a nice fish. Leaves a lot to be desired, that's for sure. You know. But it's a trade-off. That 40-inch plus fish. Good fish. Probably anywhere else in my New York bite. We've been catching all small, barely legal fish in general. So, one good fish, lots of small fish, right? Alright. I'm going to do a little trolling, give it another half hour, start working my way out of here. So, did what I can. Let's see what else goes down.